For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
Remember that offseason trade that made everyone doubt our front office? The one that looked like a colossal mistake? Well, the dust has settled and the results are shocking, proving it was a masterstroke. I'm about to show you how we turned a perceived loss into our season's biggest win. Subscribe now so you don't miss the details of this incredible turnaround. Hey, Blue and Gold Nation! Welcome back to the channel, your go-to hub for everything about our beloved team. I am your host, always bringing you the hottest information and the most in-depth analysis you won't find anywhere else. Before we dive into today's topic, which is simply bombshell news and will get everyone talking, I need to ask for that usual favor. If you're a true member of the Brew Crew and want to stay ahead of the news with insights that go beyond the box score, then do yourself and this channel a favor. Click that subscribe button right below and hit the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss a crucial update, a tactical breakdown, or some inside news. Believe me, you'll want to be in the loop for what I'm about to reveal today. Trust me. Alright, let's get straight to the point. Because today's news is one of those stories that validates a strategy while simultaneously sparking an intense debate about player value and performance in Major League Baseball. We're at the end of August 2025, and our Milwaukee Brewers aren't just leading the division, they're boasting the best record in the entire league. It's a moment of pride for all of us, proof that our front office's philosophy, masterfully led by Matt Arnold, is on the right track. And the center of our discussion today is a trade that at the time it happened during the offseason left many of us hesitant, scratching our heads and questioning the team's direction. I'm talking about the trade that sent our former closer, two-time All-Star and Reliever of the Year award winner, Devin Williams, to the New York Yankees. I remember it like it was yesterday. The news dropped like a bomb. Devin Williams, the master of the airbender, the pitcher who seemed untouchable in the most critical moments of the game, was packing his bags for the Bronx. In his final year of arbitration before becoming a free agent, the trade seemed to many analysts and fans like a move that blatantly favored the Yankees. They were getting one of the most dominant closers in baseball to bolster an already formidable bullpen, while we received left-handed pitcher Nestor Cortes and a relatively unknown prospect named Caleb Durbin. At that moment, the narrative was clear. The Yankees were gearing up for a title run, and the Brewers were once again selling a high-value piece to rebuild or retool the roster. But, as baseball loves to teach us, reality unfolded in a completely unexpected, and for us, absolutely fantastic way. What looked like a clear win for the Yankees has turned into one of the most shrewd and successful deals in recent Brewers history. While our team is flying high with incredible chemistry and consistent performances, the Yankees are struggling to stay afloat in the playoff race. And a significant part of this story ties directly back to the performance of the players involved in this trade. Recently, Bleacher Report, one of the most respected outlets in sports coverage, published an article by Kerry Miller listing the biggest disappointments of the 2025 season. And to the surprise of few who follow the league closely, Devin Williams appeared third on that infamous list. Miller was direct in his analysis, and I quote, "So the Yankees gave up Nestor Cortes and Caleb Durbin to get Williams on their roster for his final season before hitting free agency for the first time, hoping he would be that peak Aroldis Chapman type of overwhelming force they've been lacking in the ninth inning in recent years. To put it mildly, the airbender hasn't lived up to his end of the bargain." That analysis is brutal, but it's accurate and backed by the numbers. Williams' decline has been alarming. To get a clear perspective of the collapse, let's look at the data. In his final 3 seasons in a Brewers uniform, from 2022 to 2024, Williams allowed a total of 26 earned runs in 141 innings pitched. This results in a microscopic ERA, an elite performance that placed him at the top of the reliever food chain. Now, let's look at 2025 in the pinstripes of the Yankees. In just 49.1 innings of work, he has already given up 28 earned runs. I repeat, 28 earned runs in less than 50 innings. His ERA this season is an alarming 5.11, with a record of 3 wins and 5 losses. He has managed 18 saves. But the most concerning stat is that he has already lost the closer's job on 2 separate occasions this year. The pressure of New York, the weight of the pinstripes, or perhaps a simple regression to the mean? The truth is, the airbender seems to have lost its magic. Meanwhile, in Milwaukee, the story is completely different. Nestor Cortes, who arrived with some skepticism, has proven to be a solid and reliable addition to our starting rotation. He's been an innings eater, that pitcher who takes the mound and consistently gives us 6-7 quality innings, relieving pressure on our bullpen and putting us in a position to win games. His experience and craftiness have been fundamental to the stability of our pitching staff. But the biggest surprise, the hidden gem in this deal, has been Caleb Durbin. He wasn't just a throw-in, a secondary piece to sweeten the deal. He has become a vital part of our machine. With his defensive versatility, capable of playing multiple infield positions, and his aggressive approach at the plate, he embodies the Brewers style of play. Durbin has been that player who comes in and changes the energy of the game, whether with a clutch hit, smart base running, or a spectacular defensive play. He is living proof of our development system's capabilities and our front office's vision in identifying talent that fits perfectly into our culture. Therefore, when we look at the complete picture, the conclusion is inescapable. The Brewers didn't just win this trade. They put on a masterclass in strategic management. They sold an asset at the peak of its value, on the verge of demanding a multi-million-dollar contract that might not have fit our payroll philosophy, and turned him into two controllable, cheaper, and so far more impactful pieces for the team's success in 2025. What was supposed to be the Yankees' masterstroke has become their nightmare and our blessing. Continuing our in-depth analysis, it's crucial to understand the ramifications of this trade beyond the immediate numbers of the 2025 season. What the Brewers front office did was a long-term chess move, a maneuver that reflects a deep understanding of the market and of building a sustainable roster, especially for a small market team like ours. The decision to trade Devin Williams, while painful for us fans in the short term, was an act of courage and of financial and sporting foresight. Relievers, even elite ones, are notoriously volatile. A pitcher who is dominant one season can struggle the next, and investing a massive amount of money, something in the neighborhood of $100 million, which was the projection for Williams in free agency, in a closer carries an inherent risk that our organization historically prefers to avoid. Matt Arnold's management applied the same logic here that we've seen in previous moves, like the Josh Hader trade. Selling a player a year before free agency, when their trade value is at its peak to acquire multiple controllable players with potential, is the hallmark of this front office, and the results speak for themselves. With Nestor Cortes, we secured a quality mid-rotation starter at a controlled cost for a few more seasons. With Caleb Durbin, we acquired a young, versatile player with 6 years of team control, an immensely valuable asset who can be a core piece of our nucleus for a long time. This trade wasn't just about improving the 2025 team, it was about ensuring competitiveness for 2026, 2027, and beyond. And the impact on the clubhouse and team dynamics cannot be understated either. The emergence of other arms in our bullpen to fill the void left by Williams has strengthened the group as a whole. We've seen players like Abner Uribe and Trevor Megal step into larger roles and respond with high-level performances. This creates a next-man-up culture, where everyone knows they have the opportunity to step up. The reliance on a single super closer has been replaced by a deeper, more versatile bullpen unit, which over a long season and in the intensity of the playoffs can be even more valuable. Now let's turn to Devin Williams' future. His disastrous season with the Yankees couldn't have come at a worse time. He was preparing to enter the free agent market for the first time in his career, hoping to sign a life-changing contract that would place him among the highest-paid relievers in history. Instead, his market value has plummeted. Teams will now look at his 5.00+ ERA, his inconsistency, and his apparent difficulty in handling the pressure of a major market. He went from a sure bet to a major question mark. Will any team still offer him a long, lucrative contract? Or will he be forced to accept a one-year prove-it deal to try and rebuild his value? The fall was swift and brutal, and it serves as a cautionary tale about the volatility of a relief pitcher's career. For the Brewers, the scenario is the opposite. We are reaping the rewards of a bold decision. We have the best record in the league, a balanced roster, exciting young pieces like Durbin, and the financial flexibility to attack the market next offseason and further strengthen the team. The Williams trade didn't weaken us. Paradoxically, it made us stronger, deeper, and better prepared for sustained success. It is irrefutable proof that our front office isn't just playing to win today, but is building a dynasty, a team that can compete year after year. In summary, what seemed like a painful sacrifice in the winter has revealed itself as a strategic masterpiece in the spring and summer. The Devin Williams trade will be remembered not as the day we lost a great closer, but as the day we solidified the foundations for a golden era of baseball in Milwaukee. We won the trade resoundingly, and the benefits are clear for all to see, stamped right on the Major League Baseball standings. Now, I want to hear from you, Brew Crew. What did you think of this trade when it happened? Were you among the skeptics, or did you trust the front office's vision? And now, seeing the results, do you consider this Matt Arnold's best move to date? Leave your opinions in the comments below. I want to read every single one and start a great debate. Don't forget, for more analysis like this and breaking news on our Brewers, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. I bring the information straight from the source, no fluff. This is your channel for our fan base. Let's go on this journey to October together.